Hello, gardeners. Welcome to my garden. My name is Keith, the Garden Wise Guy, and I am here to show you how to take some cuttings. The other day, I did a video on how to separate or dig up and separate a big clump of sedum autumn joy, and I got, I think, 12 one-gallon pots of plants out of that one clump. So that's a great way to get plants for free. But what always happens when you're dividing a plant is pieces break off that don't have any roots, and you can't pot them up. Many times you can take those pieces and make cuttings out of them. And that's what I'm going to do today. Is I've got some cuttings from that piece of autumn joy that I dug up. Inevitably, some of them break off, right? So I've got 4 cuttings here. This is what the average cutting looks like. Way too many leaves. And let's face it, when you take a cutting, it's a race against time between, is that plant going to root in or is it going to die? And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that it has a chance to root in before it dies. One of the most important things, is to remove any excess leaves. And you may think this is crazy and very uh, hard to do if you've never done this before, but I'm going to take off almost all the leaves on this cutting. And I usually use a scissors or a sharp knife, because oftentimes when you pull the leaf off, it tears some of the tissue down the stem, and that can be a place for rot to get in while they're trying to root. So I always like to just cut them off. And this is about right for a cutting. So you can see I removed a good 80% of the leaves, if not more. And I've got my 4 cuttings right here that I've prepared. I've got a nice clean 4-inch pot. I have a nice well-drained potting mix, and I like to add a little extra perlite for drainage when I'm doing cuttings. And here all you have to do, you can use your finger, you can use the scissors, but I make a hole and I stick the cutting in. And I like to go around the corners of the pot on the outside edge rather than in the middle. Apparently there's an interface between the soil and the edge of the pot that there's more oxygen, and that's a great place for roots to develop. So I've got them all stuck in my 4-inch pot. I'm going to take them inside because it's a little chilly out here yet in Colorado in the middle of April, and I don't think they'll root very well or very quickly, if at all, in this cold weather we're having. So I'm going to take them inside to my grow room and put them on one of my propagation mats so they have a chance to root in. And it'll take about 2 to 3 weeks before they're well rooted. Now, you could either take the pot and plant this as a group in the garden, or you can take the individual plants apart when they're rooted in. You can take them out of the pot, separate them individual plants, and put them into individual pots. Let them get rooted back in, which will take another few weeks before you put them out in the garden. They'll have a better chance of surviving. So that's it for today's little episode. I hope you enjoyed it. You can always follow me on my website, gardenwiseguy.com. So I hope to see you again with the next video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.